Mr. Consistency on the ATP World Tour this year has been world number 9, Tomas Berdych. The big man from the Czech Republic has started the season in superb form, having reached the semi-finals or better in all 4 events he's played. At the Australian Open, Berdych broke a 17-match losing streak against Rafael Nadal before losing to Andy Murray in 4 sets in a tough semi-final.
Every time that I go on the tournament, I want to do well. I want to go for the trophy. So I was very disappointed to lose the one with Andy. I mean, it shows me many things that you know, I can still improve. I can do better. I can work on more. But really, with all the circumstances that I've been through, it's been a solid start. But it's as I said, it was not enough.
Berdych finished 2014 in the world's top 10 for a 5th consecutive year. But not satisfied with that, the new year brought a shake-up to his coaching team. Along with a new fitness trainer, Berdych began working with Dani Vallverdu as his new coach.
Yeah, I mean, he brought many things already, and I mean, it's not a long time that we work together yet, but already the things are working on, and I can see the difference. Even the way that he see the opponents, that he can put up the good game plans, good strategy plans, and then also it's not about just the strategy plans, but that you know, he can prepare the practice sessions the way that then you are able to execute the plans in the matches, and you know, the things are working on pretty good already in the match, which is very important. So you know, there is many things that he can bring to the table, and that's what I'm very pleased with that.
As results have shown, the change has looked to be working well. Final appearances for Berdych in Doha and Rotterdam, coupled with a more aggressive attitude on court.
It's a new person coming up from the outside, and basically even if he sees the things just a little bit differently, then it could make a big difference in the totals.
Berdych won his first ATP World Tour title aged 19 back in 2004 in Palermo. Since that victory, he's added a further 9 in 11 years.
People like Tomas Berdych are exceptional shot makers and phenomenally talented athletes, yet it's been so difficult for the likes of Berdych to do well at the majors because of the consistency that we've seen from Federer, Djokovic, Nadal and Murray in the last sort of 4 or 5 years.
Berdych's biggest win to date was when he landed his maiden ATP World Tour Masters 1000 title in Paris in 2005. But with the so-called Big Four dominating at Grand Slam level, defeat to Nadal in the Wimbledon final of 2010 has been the closest the Czech has come to a major title.
Berdych is also a guy that likes to play short rallies, you know, takes the initiative, big serve, big forehand. He was a bit unfortunate, of course, at the Australian Open. He's maybe the best player without a Grand Slam title.
I do have goals, and I really want to go higher. I want to aim for the big results and try to go for the good results on the slams.
He's a really good player, but he's still developing. He still has to maybe get mentally a bit stronger, more steady on the big moments. And I think this year, or for sure next year, he's going to win his first Grand Slam title.
The breakthrough successes of Stan Wawrinka and Marin Cilic in Melbourne and New York last season have illustrated it's not a closed shop at the top of the men's game. With a new coach and a new belief, Berdych approaches the March Masters confident of landing some big tournaments.
It's always about trying to be better year by year, week by week, and you know, once you are almost like a full and finished player, you know, you just need to look for some small details, and this is, I think, one of them.
Next week on ATP World Tour Uncovered, a classic in the desert, we relive last year's Indian Wells final, a match-up to remember. And crunch time in California, we have all the action from the conclusion of this year's BNP Paribas Open. And don't forget to log on to atpworldtour.com for your 24/7 breaking news and talk with us on Facebook and Twitter in English and Spanish. See you next week.